I love printing. I love printing. I love it. I love printing. Hey everybody, want to welcome you back to another edition of Printer to Printer with me, Warren Werbitt, also known as the Print Whisperer and Angler. And today we have not a printer, we have Joanne Gore of Joanne Gore Communications. Hello, Joe.
Hey Warren, how's it going? Thanks for having
All
me back on Printer to Printer.
All's good, thank you. So the reason I have Joe on today is because she's come up with this new idea, a new program. It's called Business Connector. And what I really liked about it is it's there to help you find leads, but not to waste your time on leads. And you're probably going, what do you mean by that? So I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm going to let Joe explain it to you.
Perfect, thank you, Warren. Bottom line, yeah, Business Connector. It's a done for you system where we pretty much take care of your LinkedIn inbox. We will reach out, we'll engage with the right people, we'll create more connections, we'll have conversations with these people, and then we'll get it to the point where we are booking meetings in your calendar or demos or whatever your call to action is that you want people to do next. Because the bottom line is you have way more important things to do than spend your time all day on LinkedIn hoping to connect with the right decision makers. And what we do is make it easy. All you need to do is go in and seal the deal after we've provided these awesome connections.
Wow, wow, wow. So a couple things. Your team will be reaching out and speaking with the prospective leads.
Yeah. So we use your LinkedIn inbox to have conversations. One of the challenges that a lot of uh, sales reps, business development managers, entrepreneurs, CEOs, executives, whoever's using LinkedIn for social selling, they still get stuck on, okay, I've made this connection. What do I do next? And most people will go for the sale. And those of us who are on LinkedIn, and you're shaking your head, Warren, and it's true. If
Oh no,
that's
I
what
mean
you're
don't do
doing,
it. I know it's
it's
people.
it's
People
it's
want to
it's
know you.
it's
People
this
want to know you first a little bit, right? It's.
right. LinkedIn's not a dating site, so it's not where you go to
Well, I
say,
don't
"Hey,
know
nice
about
to
that.
meet
On occasion, it's worked.
you." Well, I mean, if those are the connections you want to make, that's your business. But we're talking about how are we going to move the needle and generate more revenue. And part of what we do at JGC is help you pinpoint that quickest time to money. And what better way than having conversations with your network, growing your community, and really understanding who's buying from you, what makes them tick, what motivates them, and how are you going to get them across the finish line. Those are the conversations we have. You don't need to worry about that. You can focus on your live conversations, on your phone conversations. Let us worry about your social selling conversations. That's it. It's that simple.
Listen, I remember when I had a sales team, and you tell them that you want them to make so many calls, so many contacts, so have so many conversations, and at the end of the week, they come back to you with a list of how many messages they left. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's so not relevant. So I really like the idea of you guys reaching out using the inbox and the connections that these people have for communication. Now, when you communicate using their inbox, you're not communicating as them, are you?
Yeah. We're using your voice, your messaging. So we understand. We will have conversations with you to understand who do you help, how do you help, and why does that matter? And based on that, we can go through, we'll use LinkedIn Sales Navigator together with you to target the ideal
But
prospect.
you're never actually voice communicating with
No,
the
no, no, no,
customer.
no, 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 no. It is only inbox messaging that we handle for you. We are not going to pretend to be you on the phone. And let's face it, there's going
Well,
to be times where they're in the conversation, a questions comes up that we're not going to be able to manage or answer. And that's where this comes in because we're on a shared collaborative dashboard. I can very easily say, hey, Warren, jump in on this conversation. we need your help here. We need your assistance here. So it's not like you're in the dark. You will always know what's going on. You have full access to everything. If you're that person and you love dashboards and you want to see everything that's going on, you can see the messages that are in progress, those that have declined. Like, you will get all the data, all of the information that you need to know what's working and what isn't.
And I'm hoping from this, people actually learn from seeing what's being written for them, I guess. Right?
That's it too. It helps them learn how to use this amazing platform to generate business. And let's face it, LinkedIn is the platform where B2B buyers and sellers, that's where business is done. That's the
Well,
reality of our
it
day.
is,
It's not Facebook, it's not TikTok. um, 75% of B2B buyers are on LinkedIn, and they're
well,
making those buying
it's
decisions.
still easier to reach people, find them, and see who they are on LinkedIn than if picking up the phone. The old way, the old ways and the old days. I still like picking up the phone because people still do answer the phone, regardless of what other people say.
For
You
sure.
have to be comfortable enough to speak on the phone, right? And I think it's a good opportunity. I think it's a good opportunity for companies to, new ways to generate leads without beating it the old way.
Yeah,
Because honestly, in the world of print that we are in, and I love change, there's a lot of shit that's not changing,
correct.
and there's a
It's
lot.
the
Sorry, and there's a
process
lot of
might be the same, but how you execute is different. And COVID and the pandemic really changed how we do business. We like to say the business connector helps you go from cold calling to warm conversations. Because if you are going to pick up the phone, it's always nice that the person on the other end of the line at least knows what your face looks like, has some idea of who you are. You love fishing. We've got Wally there in the background. They get to know a little bit about you. You get to know a little bit about them. So it's not that sort of cringy sales. Hey, do you want? I'm here to sell you print. It's more like, I'm here to have a conversation with you. Except I happen to be using my keyboard instead of my phone. That's really the difference. And we are masters at using our keyboards
right.
to have these conversations.
Oh, for sure. So when somebody signs up,
Mm-hmm.
um, they they sign up. You will go through their LinkedIn page with them to make sure that their LinkedIn page is optimized.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff that we will do. In fact, it's all covered. I think you've got a copy of it. We've got this great brochure that we've produced. What I'm going to do is, if anybody's interested in the brochure, I'll provide a link to Warren. You can put it
I'll,
in the details in the bottom.
when it goes up, we'll put the link.
Exactly. But in it, it goes through everything that we do. So, for example, we will optimize and update your profile to make sure, do you have the right cover shot? Do you have the right banner? Are we saying what we need to say?
By
We're
the
going to
way,
target,
I
yeah.
will say you did a great job helping me optimize my LinkedIn page.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, and that's one of the first things we do, is making sure that your profile is optimized for this type of program.
Sorry, if you've made it 8 minutes into this call already and you're thinking of using Joanne, or you're thinking of not using Joanne, do me a favor on your LinkedIn page. Go in and put your phone number and the right email address and your contact
Oh,
information. If
yes.
people are looking for you, make it easy. And if you're worried about putting stuff because someone's going to get your number, everybody has your number somewhere anyways, right? Like I have to keep saying that because I'm looking up key people to do things and I can't find the number, and I have like a little ADHD, whatever. I just move on and never come back.
Exactly. And there's nothing more frustrating than trying to connect with somebody, not always to sell, but to buy from. And I want to have a conversation. And I go there,
Sorry.
there's nothing on their email signature. There's no contact, no proper contact information. I go in, I need to pick up the phone. There's no phone number. And it is so frustrating, and it's so easy to fix.
Well, and
So
with what I'm doing online and reaching out to people for conversations, I'm not buying or selling most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So I could be looking up for someone because there's something I want to find for someone else to do or connect, and you can't. Move on.
And sometimes it's about matchmaking too. I mean, there's a lot of times where I am introducing clients to vendors and you do the same thing because you know that there's a synergy. I can't do that if I can't communicate and find you. So
Exactly.
it's these little things that make the difference between who is successful on LinkedIn and who is not. And the beauty is we know what these things are, and like I said, we are experts. I myself have been on this platform pretty much since it started. I joined about a
Sorry,
year
when did
after
you
it
join? I
launched.
think the other day you said it was the
I
early. I think you said it was the early 1900s.
Yeah, no, I was mistaken. I joined in September of 2004
I
and it
beat you. I
launched
was
in May of
2000.
2003, I
I
believe.
beat
So,
you. I was 2003, but that's okay.
well, there you go.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
so let
almost
me let
20
me
years on this
so
platform.
let me ask you, who is your ideal customer?
For us, or for this program?
Well, no, we're
For this
talking about, yeah.
program? Well,
As
let
far
me
as
answer
Joanne Gore
that.
Communications, anybody could call you because you're good for all of that. But I'm not talking about
Exactly.
that.
Software, hardware,
I'm talking
printers,
right.
manufacturing.
I'm talking about who do you want to work with on this that'll actually follow through also so that you could look good and they could look good, because you don't want people signing up that aren't going to use. You don't want to become the gym.
Exactly. So, um, the C suite, executives, entrepreneurs, sales and business development people, um, um, solopreneurs, analysts, anybody who's trying to build their personal brand, anybody who's trying to sell what they sell to another business. This is all B2B. So, again, CEO, executives, entrepreneurs, um, uh, uh, small businesses, consultants, we can help you all. It doesn't matter whether you are one person or 10,000 people in your organization. If you're on LinkedIn and you want to sell your services and solutions, this program will absolutely help you.
Cool. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of you helping people start to communicate, because I see from the communication I have with some people, a lot of people don't know how to communicate. Right? I get messages on LinkedIn where I message back and I go, "Did you write this for me or do you write this for everyone?" Because it just felt so cheesy, right? And
And
then
that's it. We want to cut through all that. And the other thing is, let's not forget, LinkedIn is a very locked down platform. The algorithm changes every day, all it seems like every day almost, and we keep up with those changes. We don't expect everybody to understand, okay, well, how many hashtags should we use this week, and
you
how
can't,
long
you
before we
can't.
can comment. What you can't, but that's our job, is
Right.
to know that information and then share that information and help you. That's all we're here to do, is we want to help you make money, and this is one way we can do it, and really laser focus in on, I can't say it enough, who you help, how you help, and why it matters.
And we're all here to make,
Owners,
the truth
managers,
is,
whatever. Yeah.
we are all here to make money. At the end of the day, dress it up how you want, right? It's about the money.
Yeah. And I want to help you make money. That's what
Okay,
I do.
so
That's what I do.
so this is where you're going to get people or not, but what's the cost of this?
So it's
Oh
eight
my
ninety
God,
five.
that's so expensive. No, I'm kidding. You didn't say anything, but go on. What's the cost?
It's $8.95 a month.
Fair enough.
There's a $500 onboarding fee, but as you know, we've got a special offer. Anybody who uses the promo code, are we saying TPW as the promo code,
TPW, Warren
or
Werbitt,
the
you saw it on the
Print
show. Any
Whisperer?
reference to me?
You put that when you book a meeting with one of our advisors, and we'll put the link on how you can do that, how you can learn more, how you can meet with an advisor. Um, $8.95 a month. We will waive the onboarding fee if you use TPW as your promo code when you book your appointment. $8.95 a month. You do need to have a Sales Navigator subscription. The good news is first month is free, and we could usually wrangle a second month free out of them. Just don't tell anybody. And then that's it. It's really simple. That's all it is. $8.95 a month, and all you need to do figure out is what is the value of one sale, and chances are it's more than $8.95.
Well, I was going to say, one potential lead that turns into an order, an account, pays for itself. And I mean, for anybody out there, and I'm not pushing it, even though I think it's great. I just think when you're thinking of things in your spend of money, you just have to weigh out the benefits, the pros and the cons. And if any real salespeople out there surely know that it's an upside if you have someone helping you. I'm on LinkedIn all the time, and I reply to every single person. I spend hours some days, and it takes away from me being able to do some of the other stuff. But because I do what I do, I feel it's more important. But for the average salesperson, if you could have someone doing it, oh my God, I can't wait till you come out with something for someone like me so you could do it for me and do all my replies.
Hey, you know what? Give it time. So much is changing. We do have, obviously there's other solutions. This is Business Connector. But if you need help crafting your own personal story, if you need help really figuring out, well, who am I going after? Well, if we don't know that, let's sit down and figure that out. Who is your ideal prospect? What is that quickest time to money? What is the story that you're trying to tell? What is the offer that you're trying to provide? Is there anything else that we can help you with in addition to this? And that will all come out. We have a lot of clients where, we're on retainer. Business Connector is just part of their monthly retainer, just part of what we do for them on an ongoing basis. It is one channel of exposure in addition to everything else, whether you're doing SEO, AdWords, and hopefully everybody is doing a little bit of this. There's a lot
Well,
that you need to know.
if you're not doing anything, and I've seen a whole lot of those people, it's time to start doing something. But on
Exactly.
that note, I'm cutting you off.
Perfect.
Just out.
Out.
But no, I want to thank you for this. The idea I think is great. For anybody out there who actually watched this episode, reach out to Joanne. Check out the website. I'll put the link. See what it is. Give it a shot. Call her up. Negotiate. Do whatever you want. More people, the merrier, right? You're going to give a deal if there's more than one person in a company.
Absolutely.
Okay,
The
good.
more
And if
people
you're
that
not,
sign up.
figure it out because I just talked you into that.
No,
Um,
absolutely. That's
but
definitely.
honestly, all kidding aside, folks, it's a great initiative. It could make your life a little easier. So give her a call.
Follow me on LinkedIn.
Find her anywhere you want. You could LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. It's all there. To everybody who listened and signed in, joined in, I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Thank you. We'll get you on the next one. Oh, if anyone wants to know anything or be on it or talk to me or anything reach out to me, and you can get me in all different ways. To everybody, thank you so much for listening, for dropping in. Joanne, thank you for your new ideas. Everybody else, Warren Werbitt, what they think. I love print.